occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, when you've got Ronald Koeman present, he's a...
Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Romario can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Forlan, now it's Puskas. He could be in here, and Puskas! Guti, and it's Yaya Toure. Clipped into space, header! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, nice one. He's going for goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment. He read that really well and stopped it.
Rui Costa. Romario. And the shot! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise. The finish. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Romario, he's got away, and he's certainly onside here. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Puskas powering forward here, and it's Guti. And it's lofted through here. Guti! It's Iniesta! A volleyed effort.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
He's found a way through, and the finish! It's in, and the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So all square, and not for the first time.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Puskas tries to pass it through, and he's away, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Back into the middle. Chips it through. Good read, needed to be. Rui Costa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. Now it's Romario. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Now it's Puskás. And it's Neymar. Neymar on a charge down the left. Zico. Now Costa Curta. And it's Roberto Carlos. Iniesta. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free.
2 added minutes has been.
Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. And it's half-time here. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2. There's the start of the second half. Zico. Now it's Iniesta. He has found the way through. Iniesta crosses. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And this is Forlan. Forlan. Iniesta. It's a goal kick. And that has left him in a heap. And he's worked it through. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of... And he shoots! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
He's had a shot! Superb from Puskás! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Guardiola. Dink through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forlan. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Rui Costa. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish right from the top draw! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Out towards the flank. A lot of space ahead of him. He's on it. Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's shifting through the gears here. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Zico. Can he get it through?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. And there's the shot! And this is from Mario. Brilliantly cut out. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Guti. Yaya Toure, looking understandably energised after his goal. In he goes again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 5, Rui Costa. Coming on the field, number 4, Batistuta.
Neymar.
Number 21, Olise.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Rodri. Rodri has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Looking to go deep. He gets big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Just a quick
Barcelona
reminder
can
today,
always take
please
more
refrain
positives from a
parking
result like
outside
this.
stadium.
Yes, there is some
Thank you very
tidying up
much
to
for your
do,
cooperation.
but some real promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Shevchenko. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Griezmann. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann powering forward here. Oh, that was vital. Ferdinand has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Iniesta. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Takes a shot! There it is!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Caresses it through, and he's on the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright, and he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Guti at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Opts for safety. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
Barcelona clearly have been told to play long diagonal balls, switching the play.
What do you think, Jim? Is it working?
To some extent, Peter, but they could do with mixing it up a little as well. Try open up some space before going long again.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robson goes steaming forward.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's Xavi Alonso. Off Griezmann! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cruyff shifted it to the flank. Yaya Toure. Cantona. Always onto this. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And it's Griezmann. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cantona. Played out to the left flank. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball over the top. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Aubameyang. Robson. Real chance! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he plays one through. And Cruyff! It's hit the upright. Oh, it's hit the post. Prachuap can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile.
Yeah, clumsiness could have cost them there. They can tidy that up.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And that is as far as they're going to go. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cruyff. Ferdinand does well to get it back. Ferdinand. Yaya Toure. Spread out to the left. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Guti with the short one. Iniesta! Now, who's going to be first? Great chance! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Guti cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Guti. And there is the half-time whistle. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Cambio de jugadores.
And we're off again. And it's Shevchenko. And here's Lee Kang-in. And this is Cruyff. He is through here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Griezmann. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cruyff. And there's green grass ahead of him. He won't be happy with that one. Caught offside that time. And they're back on the ball again. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ferdinand threads one in, and this is Shevchenko. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Darren Fletcher picked out brilliantly, and Aubameyang! And that has fair fizzed. And now they can spring out of defence. Costa Curta. Aims beyond the defence. Guti. Cantona. Vieira. Lee Kang-in plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And this is Shevchenko. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Iniesta gets flagged offside. Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him away? Chiellini gets rid without sophistication. Knocks it into space. That's been slipped through. He could be in here. Big chance! Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Aubameyang certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Prachuap have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And this is Fletcher. Well read. And the danger is averted. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's lost his man here. Vieira lays it forward. No, that's been intercepted. Guti does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Lee Kang-in gets into a good position. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Cantona. The less said about that pass, the better.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 10.
Aim
Messi.
forwards.
El dorsal
Rooney
14.
looks to get on the end of this.
Iniesta. El dorsal 21. El dorsal 6. Roberto
Well,
Carlos.
there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neymar. El dorsal 15.
Ernest. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. He's found a way through. Cracking ball. Zico. Neymar. Chance! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is... And the shot! And he's hit it long. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Mbappe! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.